Devananda I think you are familiar with Akshaya Tritiya. I'll just speak for 10 minutes. Then I'll give you an overview on the Vrindavan, annual festivals of Vrindavan. So first we'll cover with Akshaya Tritiya. So it is mentioned that Akshaya Tritiya means in the month of Vaishakh, right Shukla, Paksha. So it is mentioned that whatever we pious deeds we do, especially house opening, marriage, gold buying, Annaprashan, all these things, it is mentioned that these various activities they carry, they are not destroyed by the time. Also in the Skanda Purana is mentioned, whatever services, offering and dhan, donations are given or made to the Supreme Lord Krishna or his devotees on this day, receive manifold eternal benefits. So Akshaya is non-diminishing, non-exhausting, non-decreasing, non-reducing, etc. It falls on the third day in the Shukla Paksh of Vaishakh month. The sun and the moon both are in exalted position and are simultaneously in the peak of their brightness, as they are considered the two eyes of the Lord. So here what we see, in a year there are 3.5 days. They are considered to be more pious. So where you need not to see any more. Basically it is mentioned that when Akshaya Tritiya falls on Monday and if there is a Rohini Nakshatra, so it gives you 1,000 times benefits. Okay? Now as per our in a Pancham, there are 3.5 days. One is Vijayadashmi, then Gudi Padwa. This is called New Year. Then first day of Kartik and this Akshaya Tritiya. So all these activities what we do in these 4 days. So the scriptures mention that they give you unlimited. And Akshaya is that which doesn't diminish, perish. So in olden time there used to be a disease in India, Akshaya Roga. All of you know what is Akshaya Roga? Leprosy. One time Radhanath Maharaj, by mistake he went to in a leper's colony. In 70s he was visiting Vrindavan, he was in Haridwar. So seeing him a Western person, say they rounded up and they were asking for bakshis. So Akshaya literally in the word is in material world, everything is perishable, but what people think the gold, if we buy gold, is the one metal which doesn't perish, even if it is put in the ocean, even if you put it anywhere. So gold has a longer life, whatever it is. But today we try to understand what exactly this word Akshaya means. Also in Bhagavad Gita, in the 16th chapter, there is one verse. Dhammo Purusha Loke Kshara Akshara Evacha Kshara Sarvani Bhutani Kutaso Akshara Uchate. So Krishna explains there are two classes of beings, and especially human beings, the fallible and the infallible. In the material world, every living entity is fallible. Okay? And in the spiritual world, every living entity is called infallible. So if we see in the Vaikuntha world, there is life eternal, there is no barrier of time. So there we are not under the influence of time. But in material world, everyone is under the influence of time. Okay? So now if we see, we will try to go through some verses of Bhagavad Gita. So what Krishna explains in the second chapter, Neha Vikrana Nashosi Pratyavayana Vidyate Sarvam Apyasya Dharmasya Trayate Mahato Bhaya. So here Krishna, what he explains, in this endeavor there is no loss or diminution, and a little advancement on this path, this devotional service, can protect one from the most dangerous type of fear. So what is the most dangerous type of fear in this material world? Is that of death. So in Bengal there is a saying, Sadhan kar, bhajan kar, mrityu kale, jaan le hai. That means whatever you do in your life, So it will be tested at the time of death. There is a saying in English, life is a preparation, death is a final examination. So throughout life you can learn many things, you can give a good number of exams also, you can take so many degrees. And there is saying that every day you can learn something new. Okay, but we should know that towards the end of life, whatever we have done in this life, so that will be tested. So death is the ultimate test for all living entities. And Prabhupada explains for the devotee, death is not a big thing because the devotee knows that he is going to change, he is going to do another body. But for a materialistic person, death means all devouring. Krishna explains in the 11th chapter Bhagavad Gita, Kalosmi Loki Kshaitra Pravruto. So Krishna, he told Arjuna, in this battlefield I have come as Kal. Except you 5 Pandavas, everyone will be killed on this battlefield. So what we see in material world, that the biggest fear in the mankind, even amongst the animal, ahara, nidra, bhaya, maitunamcha. But we have common sense, we have rational knowledge, so we can understand. And now, as today most of you must have celebrated Akshaya Tritiya. So what Krishna explains that यह शास्त्र विदित वृश्चिक वर्तते काम कारतः न संसिद्धि नाप्नोति न सुखम न पराम गतिम. What Krishna explains that he who discards scriptural injunctions and acts according to his own whims attains neither perfection nor happiness nor the supreme destination. So in today's world, especially in India, so literally people, festival is for them, it is like time pass, or they have modified many festivals in India. People, especially Durga Navratri, they do Dandiya, then Holi, it is completely, and people, they are drunk. So there are so many festivals, but people, they literally don't follow as per the scriptures, how we are supposed to follow it. So today, especially, people, they have so much money and opulence, what they feel. So what is the need of dharma? Forget about moksha. Okay? So in Bhagavad Gita, 6th chapter, Krishna explains that Arjuna had one query, that if one takes to devotional service and towards the end of life, if he can't finish the devotional service, so what will be the outcome? So Arjuna was fearful. So what Arjuna asked, this is my query, if he cannot finish his devotional service, what will be his destination of life? Will he be perished by a small cloud which comes out of a big cloud and gradually gets perished? So then Krishna explains that, okay, for one who has done devotional service, he explains that whatever he has done devotional service, that will carry eternal result. So Krishna explains, for those who are materially engrossed, they will be born in materialistic families, they will enjoy their senses, and those who have done some devotional service, they will be born amongst the devotees and they will get all the chances to continue again in the devotional service. So this way, what we see, that today being Akshaya Tritiya, so people, they are being told that they should do some charity. So also Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explains what exactly charity is. So Krishna explains charity given out of duty. Out of duty means like today people, whatever their tax they are giving, out of fear they are giving, not out of duty. Okay? So basically there are so many activities we are supposed to do as human beings. So most of the other religions also, they mention Christianity, Islam, Buddhism. So in our Sanatana Dharma, it is mentioned that one has to give 50% of his income. I don't know how many people they give. So one time one person at Tirupati, he gave 1 crore 25 lakhs. So some newspaper reporter, he asked, how come you are giving such a big money? This was long back. about 20-30 years back. So he told, during my last visit, I told Balaji, I want you to become my business partner and I'll give you 5%. So I gave only 5%, not a big money. So whatever it is. So here, charity which is given out of duty without expectation. Mostly what we see, whatever we give, we expect more. Okay? Expectation of return and proper time, place and worthy person. These are very important criteria. A proper time is today was the best day. Okay? Then place, either a temple or a religious place. Worthy person is who is qualified, who can use that money in a right manner. That is what is considered to be charity in the mode of goodness. In today's world, people they want to do so many social activities, charitable activities, but the money doesn't land in the right person's hand. So today being Akshaya Tritiya, Vrindavan, almost all the temples they decorate the deities with chandan. So these are Gaurikai, Krishna Balram. This is at our ISKCON Krishna Balram temple. This is Radha Shyam Sundar, and this is Lalita Vishaka with Radha Shyam Sundar. So Krishna Balram. Okay, now today there are a good number of events. We'll go through little. I'll not go in there. So today onwards, they put the deities chandan for next 21 days. Then Parshurama, his birth anniversary. Then the Ganges descended to this material world from the heavenly planet. And then further it is mentioned that the Char Dham, Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri, Yamunotri, the doors open there. Then Lord Hayagriva, actually the Brahma's knowledge was stolen by two demons, Madhu Kaitam. So he came half man, half horse in form, and he gave the knowledge back to Brahma. Then Jagannath Rath Yatra, they make 3 carts. So the work begins for making Jagannath Rath Yatra carts. And also Jagannath has one small deity called Madan Gopal, that is called Ussa Vigra. So they apply chandan to that deities, and it is taken in Narendra Sarovar for Nauka Vihar. So here what we see, this tradition is going since time immemorial. They don't use any ultra modern gadgets or equipments to make these chariots. This parampara is coming since time immemorial. There are 36 varieties of Jagannath these things, and helpers, they do all these things. Then it is mentioned that Sudama, this day he visited Lord Krishna at Dwarka. Then Vyasadeva, he started writing Mahabharata. It took 3 years. Ganesh, he wrote. Then Surya, the Lord Surya, he gave Akshaya Patra to the Pandavas along with Draupadi. Then today's sun, moon, they are in their peak of power. Then in Vrindavan, Banke Bihari, once a year they give the Lord's lotus feet darshan, but we give Radharani's darshan twice a year, lotus feet darshan. Then Rishabdev, Jain people, it is mentioned that he had performed tapasya for 1 year fasting. He broke his fast this day. Kuber, he was given he was made treasurer by Mahalakshmi. Then Brahmaji also is mentioned that he ends Satyuga, begins Treta Yuga. Then Simhachal, there is one place in Andhra Pradesh. So there is one deity of Narsimhadev, so Varaha Narsimha. So today they take out the chandan. Next 364 days they put the chandan. Then also people they offer oblations, Pindadan to the forefathers. So also people they bathe in the Ganges. Some places is mentioned that Krishna he came back from Dwarka and he got married with Radharani. Then Annapurna Devi, she gives us the food, her birthday. Then Lord Badrinath, his puja begins at Char Dham. Then also Krishna, he protected Draupadi on this day. Then Lakshmi, she found Narayan at Badrinath. Then Tulsi Jaldan, also we offer next 21 days water to the Tulsi plant. Also in 1953, Prabhupada, before ISKCON, he made one institution called League of Hare Krishna League of Devotees. This was in Jhansi in the year 1953. Okay, now we'll end our Akshaya Tritiya lecture here. So we'll now speak about the festivities of Vrindavan. So all of you know that Vrindavan is very famous for festivals. So this lecture is in Hindi, but still I'll translate it in English. So the annual festivals of Vrindavan. Okay. So in Vrindavan there are two types of festival according to the Panchang. One is called Utsav, another is called Mahotsav. So Utsav means throughout the year, all the especially Janmashtami, Radhashtami, Ram Navami, Narsingh Chaturthi, all these festivals, they are called Utsav. So on the other hand, Manorat means any devotee, if he wants to sponsor or he wants to celebrate a festival, so he can celebrate with different ideas. Like now, mango season, people they completely cover the altar with mangoes and they give one mango to a visitor. Then also this Vaishak Mas, they decorate complete temple with flowers. Flower garland is called Fool Bangla. And also other seasons, people they make many Manorat means like Chappan Bhog. All of you know what is Chappan Bhog? So they make 56 varieties of sweets for the Lord. So this way, some people, they, especially rich people, they do Manorat. This is just done to get something written. Okay. Now, if we see Brajavasis, they are called Utsav Premi. So there is a saying in Hindi, Manav Utsav Premi. The mankind is a festival lover. So it is mentioned in Vrindavan Krishna Leela, from Krishna's birth, from the day of his birth until the time he started standing up. So there were many occasions they celebrated. In Hindi, they called that karvat, means just changing and turning over the body. A child, like for 6 months, he can't change himself. Whatever position you put him, he will be in that same position. So it is called, when he takes different step, it is called karvat. Jamai means when he opens his mouth. Reina means just walking on the stomach, then walking on the two elbow legs, then when they start getting up and when they start walking. So it is mentioned that this way all these different occasions were celebrated by the Brajavasis, this Krishna's childhood pastimes along with Balramji. So now if we see in India, throughout India, especially the Sanskriti, the Sanatana Dharma, so there are so many different states in India. So more or less they are, origin is our Sanatana Dharma, and whatever festivals we celebrate, so behind this there is a Dharma, the scriptures, then there are seasons, then there are festivals, and also while cutting this thing in the in the field, people when they sow the seeds and when they cut the harvest, so that time also they do many, celebrate many festivals. Now in North India, it is called Baishakhi. Baishakhi means during this time they cut their wheat crop and all. They celebrate many festivals. So this way, if we see today in India, the calendar what we are seeing every day is called Georgian calendar. So the Christians, they have only 3 festivals called Easter, then Christmas, it comes 25th December, then New Year. Okay, these are the main festivals what they have. But our festivals, they are according to Pancham, sun, moon, then there are stars, there are day, and there is a that moon. He has 2 phases. It's called Krishna Paksha and Shukla Paksha. And there are 12 months. Last year it was leap year, but Christian calendar this year is called leap year. So this 12 months, they are Chaitra, is beginning with the new year. Chaitra, Vaishakha, Jyeshtha, Ashadha, Shravan. So all these things come according to the star. Okay, Bhadrapad, Ashwin, Kartik, March, Paush, Magh, Falgun. Then Adhik Mas. Last year there was Purushottam Adhik Mas. Now if we see this Adhik Mas comes just to adjust some one day in every 3 years. So this way, these are as per our Panchang calendar, we have 12 months plus Adhik Mas, we have 13 months coming in 12 months. So the Adhik Mas, basically it is counted in the Chaturmas. It comes in between. So now, if we see throughout India, different states, they have different festivities throughout the year. But in Vrindavan, the Brajavasis, they have throughout the year some festivals going on. Actually, somebody was saying in one country, Vatican City, Rome, there is a church, Christian church. So Christianity is just 2000 years old. So last 2000 years, any saint born. So they have a calendar of different saints born last 2000 years. Every day have some they have either birth or death ceremony of some saint. We don't have to name, we don't have the calendar. But as per our Vaishnava calendar, yesterday, anyone refers here Vaishnava calendar. So yesterday was the appearance day of Gadadhar Pandit. So Gadadhar Pandit is Radharani in Krishna Leela. But she came as a man in Gaur Leela. So Gadadhar Pandit, his birthday was there yesterday. So if we see Vaishnava calendar, almost on the 365 days, you will find almost 300 days we have some festivals. Okay, maybe if our ISKCON continues for next 10,000 years, there will be so many gurus. So every day we will have some gurus appearance, disappearance, whatever it is. So just 2 days back, Gopal Krishna Maharaj, he left the body. So here what we see, now we will just will give you a small synopsis. So it is mentioned that in Braj Bhasha they explain, Ek Var No Tyohar. That means in 1 week there are 9 festivals. All of you are getting? In 1 week, if you say every day 1 festival, okay. But in 7 days they have 9 festivals. Amazing. So one time one disciple in Bombay, he told Prabhupada, today is a holiday. Prabhupada said that every day is a holiday. He said for us, every day is a holiday. We are not like mundane people. They have different occasions. Like every year they find some new idea. Okay, this day, that day, no meat day, no alcohol day, Mother's Day, Father's Day. I don't know how many days they have. This is all mundane thing. So now we'll begin with the new year. Now watch Chaitra Shukla Pratipada. So anyone guess what is Pratipada? So you are completely brainwashed by the English language or Britishers. Pratipada means first, Dvitiya means second, Tritiya means 3, Chaturthi means 4, Panchami means 5, Shashti, Saptami, Ashtami, Navami, Dashami, Ekadasi, Dvadasi, Trayodasi, then Chaturdasi. After that there is either Amavasya or Purnima. So if we see, there is a tradition of taking neem with sugar candy. Okay? So it is mentioned that if you take in the month of Chaitra, for at least 1 month, if you take every day neem leaf, so you will not get any kind of disease throughout the year. So now, if we see in India, most of the people, they take allopathic medicine. So this is called pseudo medicine. All of you know what is this word? Pseudo stands for hypocritical, duplicate. So basically, in this world, there are 3 mafias. They are ruling this world. The first is warlords. Anyone knows what is warlords? Those who are selling defense equipments. This Mirage, F-35, F-16. So those people who are producing all these war machineries, bombs and other things, they are called warlords. Okay? So there is a multi-million dollar industry. Second is multi-pharma. So these companies, they want you to take medicine from womb to tomb. From the day your mother conceives you till the time you leave this body. So this multi-pharma wants that you should take every day pills, some medication. Are you getting? This is the biggest hypocrisy. And the third mafia is oil mafia. So actually way back in 1970s, they had invented electric car. Nowadays we are telling yes, everyone should go for EE cars, EVs. But the EV was made in 1970s. But this oil mafia, they shredded that car. All of you know what is shredded? We do the cutting paper. When you cut the paper through a machine, it is called shredding. Okay? Whatever it is. So, as per our Ayurveda, and even there are like Mahabharata is mentioned, there is a 2 Ram Navami. One is this recently passed, one is during Dasara. There is another this thing, in 9 days, when people they fast. In North India there is a saying in Ramayana that if you fast this 2 times in a year, you will not get any disease. And literally I have seen people, they have never gone to a doctor. Now also I go to Maharashtra, many villages. Practically there are no medical stores. Practically last 25 years I am preaching, many places what I see, there are no medical stores. People are living there. Also I have seen people throughout their life they are not gone to doctor. Okay? It should not surprise us. There are still people living who never went to the doctor. Okay, now this Chaitra Mas is gone. Next, in Vrindavan there are so many demigoddesses. They are called Devi. So especially ladies they sing. They are called Languriya means bhajans, songs related to different demigoddesses. They sing that. Then Yamuna Shasti. This in the Chaitra, this Yamuna's appearance day. Yamuna Devi, Krishna's 8 principal queens are there. Among the 8 principal queens, Yamuna Devi, she was the daughter of Lord Surya. So Brajavasis they celebrate the birthday of Yamuna, and in Vrindavan there are 2 ghats, Keshi Ghat and Vishram Ghat, where every day evening there is a Yamuna Aarti. Then Ram Navami. So there are 3 incarnations of Lord which are called complete incarnations. So Nrsimhadev, Lord Ram and Lord Krishna, they are considered the most perfect and incarnations of the Lord. So Vrindavan, our Krishna Balram temple, next year we will be celebrating the 50th anniversary of Krishna Balram. Although they will be turning next year 50 years, but they still look like 14 years old. Then we have Hanuman Jayanti. This is on the day of Purnima. Last Purnima it was Hanuman Jayanti. So Hanumanji is Ananya Bhakt. Ananya means other than Lord Ram, he has nothing to do. He is always inclined to serve Lord Ram. by hook or crook. So in India, you will find everywhere, almost everywhere, Hanumanji. So Hanumanji is very famous in India. And somebody was saying the largest number of temples in India, they belong to Hanumanji. Okay? Then today we are celebrating Akshaya Tritiya. So in Vrindavan, almost all the temples, they apply chandan to the large deities, and next 20 days they will be putting to the Utsav Vigrahas, the small deities. The big deities, they are called Archa Vigraha. Also, in the next 21 days, they offer water to Tulsi Maharani. Then we have Nasing Chaturdasi. This month, 22nd, will be Nasing Chaturdasi. So Nasing he came to kill Hiranyakashipu. So that same, the next day is Lord in Vrindavan. We have Radha Raman, his appearance day. It is celebrated on a large scale. So Radha Raman represents our three deities, Madan Mohan, Govindji and Gopinath. Just taking darshan of Radha Raman, you get the benefit of seeing Madan Mohan, Govindji and Gopinath. So this deity got self-manifest from a Shaligram. In Shaligram there are 64 varieties. So one Shaligram is called Damodar Shila. So if you go to Vrindavan and if you stand in front of deities, if you stand for a long time, you may get to see some changes taking place in his face. Many people have that experience. So you have to go there to see that. Also in the summer, Brajavasis, they celebrate one festival called Van Vihar. They go for a night kirtan. They do parikramas in the night time. That is called Van Vihar, Vaishak Shukla 15th. Then there is a Ganga Dashahara. Ganga Dashahara means the Brajavasis, they fly kites and they celebrate that the birth of Ganges. It is mentioned that Lord Krishna, he remembered the Ganges. She is called Mansi Ganga at Govardhan. So it is mentioned that this bathing at Mansi Ganga, you get the benefit of bathing in Ganges for 1,000 times. Okay? Then we have Bhim Nirjala Ekadasi. In a year there are around 24, 25 Ekadasis. So Lord Krishna told Bhim that unless you at least do one Ekadasi, you are not going to go back home, back to Godhead. So Bhima, he had such a digestive fire that he could never live without eating. So Bhim also, he did Ekadasi Nirjala for 24 hours. So if you celebrate this Ekadasi, so you get the benefit of observing fast for almost all 24 Ekadasis. Then we have Full Bangla. This is a very special festival in Vrindavan, especially in the summer time for next 3 months. So people, they decorate the complete temple with special flowers. It's called Mogra. So many temples they have. Some temples they have every day. Some they have occasional celebrations. This is called Full Bangla. For the pleasure of the devotees and the pleasure of the lords, they completely decorate the bed and the complete temple of the Lord. Then we have one festival called Bodhi Leela. This is celebrated for 75 days. Now you may surprise, how come 75 days? Holi is for 40 days, will be coming for that next. So in Vrindavan, the Brajavasis from Ashad until Bhadrapad, Purnima, they have one festival called Bodhi Leela. So that they celebrate in different villages for 75 days non-stop. Then there is a Rath Yatra, not from Jagannath Puri. So each temple in Vrindavan has a unique celebration. So every temple has its own Rath, chariot. And during the Brahmotsav, some they celebrate Brahmotsav for 11 days, some day for 30 days, minimum 3 days like that. So almost all the temples they have this chariot and they celebrate this Rath Yatra. Then we have the now modern trend is that they call Guru Purnima, but as per the Brajvans it's called Mudiya or Vyas Purnima. This birthday of Vyasadeva. This day Sanatana Goswami left the body. Just to commemorate that occasion, now also in Vrindavan from 15 to 20 lakh people come in the month of June, Ashad. From Ekadasi until Purnima, almost 20 lakh people they go around Giraj. Tulsi Giraj Maharaj ki. Then there is one festival, it comes during the rainy season. It's called Haryali Teej. So all the temples they decorate the temple background, and they put green leaves, and especially farmers they come to Vrindavan. They are free because in their field they have done the all work of the farm. So they have good time, free time. They come to Vrindavan, and there is a Darshana Banki Bihari. They spend 15-20 days in Vrindavan. So this is a very special festival which is celebrated only in Vrindavan. It's called Haryali Teej. Then comes Jhulan Yatra. So in Vrindavan, this festival also is celebrated for 1 month. So different temples have different activities. Some they celebrate for 3 days, 7 days, 15 days. So they put the small deities in the jhula. They make a special jhula for the Lord, and people get the chance to swing the Lord. This is called Festival of Swings. Then there is a Nag Panchami. This is only celebrated in Nandagaon, being the birthday of Lord Balram. So in Karnataka, Maharashtra also they have Nag Panchami. I don't know about Goa if they do. So Nag Panchami, because Balramji is Ananta Shesh. So being his Ananta Shesh, so Brajavasis in Nandagaon, they celebrate Nag Panchami. Then Purnima, or ISKCON Gaudiyas, we celebrate Lord Balram's birthday as Balram Purnima. And other parts of India they celebrate as Raksha Bandhan. The brother, he is protecting the sister. That festival it is done. So then after that we have Janmashtami. So Janmashtami, almost all the temples they celebrate in Vrindavan on a big scale. Then next day there is a Nandotsav. So there is a big feast for all the visitors. Then after that there is a Dhai Handi festival. In Maharashtra it is called Govinda. In Vrindavan they put a mud pot. It is hung with a rope. So first they put curd, then they put this thing butter. In the end, third pot they put with honey. So winner good, they get good and a baksis, whatever they keep the money. Then we have Brajavasis, they celebrate Balramji's appearance day. That same day comes Lalita's birthday. It is called Chhat. Chhat means birthday. This is the deities made by Vaishnava in Gokul. This is Lord Baladev. This is Lalitaji. Then we have Radhashtami. So this is the biggest festival of Vrindavan compared to Janmashtami. So especially at Raval and especially Barsana, so it is celebrated on a big scale. So a large number of people they come and they celebrate Radharani's birthday. So after that we have the 8 Sakhi's birthday celebrated by Brajavasis. Then Lalita, Sudevi, then Rangadevi. After that, this comes in sequence, Tungavidya. Then we have birthday of Indulekha. Then we have Champaklata. Then we have Vishakha. Then they have Chitra Sakhi. So these are the 8 companions of Radharani. Each Sakhi has her 8 Sakhis. So one group of 8 Sakhis is called youth, not English word. So then there is one nice festival in Ashwin Mas. Especially it is mentioned that during Krishna's time, the gopis they walk up in Brahma Murti, whatever they had put the milk for making curd, so that they churn, they may take out the butter, and at sunrise they go and collect all the cow dung, and with the cow dung they make patties. So in Braj Bhasha it's called upla, kande. So when this cow dung patties they dry, they are stored in a cylindrical form or square form, and they put a thin layer of again cow dung coating. So this festival is called Sanji Leela. During Krishna's time also, cow dung being actually as per science, cow dung is antiseptic. So the cow urine, like Ganges sea used in cow urine, in cow dung Lakshmi stays. So in cow milk, can anyone guess which goddess stays in cow milk? So because no one drinks cow milk, so how can you remember? So how many of us you get cow milk here? Not even one person. Very sad. The fate of India. Mera Bharat Mahan. Take out none. So can anyone guess? I told in the cow dung there is a Lakshmi, in cow urine there is a Ganga. So can anyone guess in cow milk? Okay, Saraswati. Then we have Navratri. Then we have Vijay Dashami. Is when Ravana was killed by Lord Ram. Then there is a Sharad Purnima festival. So just I am giving outline. Now there is a Bahulasmi. This is that on this day all the Tirthas from Shamkund they entered Radhakund. A big crowd of people they bathe in Radhakund, Shamkund. Then there is a Karwa Chauth. All, especially women, those who are married, they fast for the long life of husband. Then there is a Ahoy Astami. So those who are children, they pray to different goddesses for long life of their children. Then comes Deepavali. Deepavali in India, almost all places they celebrate Deepavali. Then we have Dhanateras. Dhanateras means it is the birthday of Dhanvantari, and also people what their understanding is that if they worship Dhanvantari, they will not get any disease. Then there is a Govardhan Puja, it's called Annakut. It's the biggest festival, another big festival. On this day, they make countless varieties of cuisines for the Lord, especially sweets, salty items. They make mountain of rice, halwa, so many things. Now also Brajavasis, they make this Girraji from cow dung. They go around Govardhan. It's a big festival called Annakut. Then there is a Yamadvitiya. We have like Bhau-Bees. So during this festival, the brother and sister, they go and bathe in the Yamuna there. So it is mentioned that if you bathe in the Yamuna, Yamraji will never punish you in the hellish planets. Then this is one of the best festivals of Vrindavan called Gopashtami. So on this day onwards, Krishna he entered the 6th year from Kaumar, is called Paugandha. So Krishna he told his father, henceforth I want to take the cows for grazing. So then Nand Maharaji called the priest, then he did a yajna. So it is mentioned also the gopis, they also dress like gopas. So this day Radharani in our temples they dress Radharani like a gopa. So we have Akshaya Navami. So the Brajavasis they go around Mathura, Govardhan and different places. They walk. It's called Akshaya Navami. Then Kansvada Mela. Kansvada Mela means now also there are Chaturvedi Brahmins, Dubey Brahmins. they have from their forefathers the rod given to them. So they make a statue of Kansa and they celebrate that killing of Kansa. Then Bhishma Pancha. So Bhishma Dev 5 days he fasted. So some people they fast 5 days with the Panchagavya. There are 5 items from the cow dung, cow urine, and then milk, then curd and ghee. Then there is a Tulsi Shaligram you have. This is also towards the end of Kartik. After this, there is a Kartik Snan. Then there is a Katyayani Vrat. The gopis, they fasted for 1 month. They ate one food called Havish Anna once a day. And they prayed to Katyayani. Katyayani Mahamahe Mahayogeshwari Nanda Gopasutam Devi Patimme Gurume Namaha. There are gopis, there are 5 types. So one type was there, they wanted to marry Krishna. So they prayed to Katyayani. After this we have Mahalakshmi Mela. That is in the month of December, is called Paush Mas. So here you can see Mahalakshmi. She is in one kind of this mudra. What do you call this mudra? Is called Pranam Mudra. When you become humble. So she is looking, she is waiting, she is waitlisted. All of you know what is waitlisted? She didn't get chance to enter Vrindavan. So in one of the forests, Bale one, there she is doing tapasya. She takes one time food just to enter Krishna's pastime. It's called Mahalakshmi Mela, Paush Mas. It goes for 1 month. Then there is a Vihar Panchami. So this is a Shukla Panchami. So it is mentioned that Banke Bihari, these deities were found in Nidhivan. Banke Bihari is the one form of Radha Krishna. Okay? Now thereafter there is a Makar Sankranti, when sun goes to the northern hemisphere. So Brajvasis they celebrate as Makar Sankranti. Then after that is a Magh month Snan. After that is a Vasanta Panchami. Is also what we say Vidya Devi, her birthday. Then beginning of Holi, which goes until next 40 days. Then there is a Fulera Doj. Fulera Doj means they like we have Pushabhishek. Brajvasis they also celebrate this. This is called Fulera Doj. Then there is a Shivratri Chaudas. So Lord Shiva is the protector of Vrindavan Dham. So Lord Shiva, he took the form of a gopi to enter the Ras Leela. So the gopis, so all the Brajvasis, they celebrate Shivratri. Then the Holi, the final Holi is for 5 days from Ekadasi until Purnima. So basically Holi means exchanging our loves. The different colors they manifest our love. So then there is some special festivals. Not all the temples they celebrate. So one festival is called Nauka Vihar. Some they celebrate once or twice a year. So they put the small deities of the Lord they make a big water pond in the temple courtyard. Some they do in different places where there is a big water body. Then there is one Dauji Mela every Purnima. So Lord Balram's, there is a temple at Baldev. So a good number of people they come in Purnima, they go around Govardhan. Then every year there is 1 or 2 Amavasya which comes on Monday. It's called Somavati Amavasya. There is one place called Bhandirvat. There is one well there. The water becomes completely like milk. So people go there. There is a Radharani Mela. There is one temple exclusively belonging to Radharani at Mansarovar. So there also every Purnima there is a big festival called Mela. Then as I told you, Purushottam Adhik Maas. So people every 3rd year they come for 1 month. So you get more benefit than Kartik in Purushottam Maas. So people they come and they do a big number of austerities. from Dandot to hearing Bhagavatam, chanting 64 rounds like that. So then in Vrindavan, one festival is called Akhand Kumbh Mela. So every 12 years there is a Purna Kumbh Mela at Prayag. So that begins from Vrindavan. So from different parts of India, all these saintly people, they come to Vrindavan. So at Yamuna they have 28 days Kumbh Mela celebration. Then from there they go to this thing, Prayag. So this way, so I give you just brief outline on the festivities which are celebrated in Vrindavan. Lucy Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Hare Krishna. So anyone has any query, question regarding this? So today was being Akshaya Tritiya. So as per our understanding, so we should do as much as we can to celebrate this thing. What you say? Celebrate in the sense preaching of Lord Krishna's message. Hare Krishna. Tulassi Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. So we will sing one bhajan, Madhura Sakam. Madhuradi Bhade Rakhilam Madhura, Madhuradi Bhade Rakhilam Madhuradi Bhade Rakhilam Madhuram, Madhuradi Bhade Rakhilam Madhuram, Madhuradi Bhade Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.